be on another level.
What's going on? I am 2014 Hall of Famer Lita, and you are watching Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor.
I be on another level.
What's going on, boys and girls? My name is Killer Cross, the People's Executioner, the RPW World Heavyweight Champion, the MLW World Heavyweight Champion, and the ACW World Heavyweight Champion, and the World Heavyweight Champion of Horror Hound Convention. I have all the championships. I got a problem. I need them all. This is Pokemon, all right? Gotta catch them all! You are watching Turnbuckles and Spilt Liquor Podcast. Tick-tock.
Notorious, we notorious, yeah we notorious, yeah we some warriors, out here feeling glorious, yeah we notorious.
Try me, and I'll probably end up laughing cause I never back down. I'm that chick with a clean ass whip, I don't need that shit cause I got my own now. I get home and I get tired of fussing, fighting, guess I gotta crack down. Don't mess with me, it's on everything, I'ma have to bring the whole city out. Try me, and I'll probably end up laughing cause I never back down. I'm that chick with a clean ass whip, I don't need that shit cause I got my own now. I get home and I get tired of fussing, fighting, guess I gotta crack down. Don't mess with me, it's on everything, I'ma have to bring the whole city out.
I be on another level.
Hello, it's the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are tuned into Turnbuckles and Spilled Liquor Podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
They say diamonds are forever, and so is the legacy of the Cauliflower Alley Club. This August at the Plaza Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, join us as we celebrate 60 years of serving the wrestling community, 60 years of honoring wrestling's history, its legends, and the people who built this business. The Cauliflower Alley Club proudly presents CAC 60. Tickets available now at caulifloweralleyclub.org.
Man, you know that I'm the jet, homie. What you expect? I'm the man, it's nothing less. Man, you know that boy is next. I don't live with no regrets. Get the money, cut the check. Got the muscle, bet the flex. Got my move on overstep. Now who the best? I got the money in the cash. Get the jet on overlast. You know overcast. I'm fly. I'm available. Money so relatable. Get it in the day or two. Let me just explain to you. Fly than the rest of them. Jetting standing next to him, the future cut the check for him. Said he calls a rep for him, fly than the rest of them. Jetting standing next to him, the future cut the check for him. Said he calls a rep for them. Taking off the jet, the vision is coming for next check. Taking off the jet, you headed to talk from the
Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me?
Get ready! Woo! We are on tour, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive. Now, Buddy Landell, it's so hard for me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on Spilt Liquor.
Yeah. Every bar's holy, straight divinity. Great stability with ancient wizardry. God goes writing on the page. After I prayed, he visits me. My frame is spiritually plateauing when angels lifted me.
Welcome to Turnbuckles and Spilt podcast. I'm your host Lito with my co-host Sinista1, and we got our special guest. You know what I mean? That's he always graces us with his presence, and when he comes on here, he got something to talk about.
Open
something
your ears.
big.
Open your ears.
For sure. Our guy Joseph Bruen. How you doing, Joe?
Very good. Thank you for having me, guys. Appreciate it. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How y'all doing tonight, man? What's the level? 1 to 10, where you at mentally?
Oh man, mentally. I mean, I am winding down. It's been a long day, a lot going on. I would say I'm at a strong 7 right now. Strong 7.
What about you, Sinister?
Yeah, I'm about a 7, but we got this heat coming, so I'm at a 7 too. Strong 7, leaning into an 8.
Yeah, we got the heat already, bro, and it's not good, man. I mean, you go outside, you can't breathe. It's terrible. It really is, man. They told like the weather forecast was like possible floods, but also the heat index is high or something. I'm like,
yeah.
So we can't do nothing. You just be in the house, like it's crazy, man. And then
okay
I woke up this
normally.
morning, huh?
I'm usually okay with heat. It's just the humidity.
That's what I'm saying. The humidity. Yeah.
I
can take the sun. That's fine.
Yeah.
But not being able to breathe. Goodness gracious.
Right.
I woke up this morning. I went outside. I'm like, why? Like early? 7? So crazy, man. I don't understand. It's nuts. So I'm probably about a 7 as well. Probably about a 7 today, for sure. Got a little cold that I'm dealing with. Man, it's crazy. Cold in the summer sucks, but drinking my tea, drinking my water, staying hydrated.
Yep.
And got my black seed oil and all the other stuff that I need to take. So New England FanFest is coming around next year. New England FanFest 12. And once again, we are super happy to be a part of that. What's some news you got that you can let the fans know?
Man, Saturday, May the 1st. We're doing it on the 1st this time, so just a day's difference from this year's. And if you haven't been there, we talk about it now. It seems like, oh man, that's a year away. What do you guys? It comes so quick. Yeah, exactly. It'll be here before you know it. But we're going to be back at the Seekonk, Massachusetts Ramada Inn Hotel. It'll be our 3rd year there. Very happy with the location. We've got, all the ballrooms booked up again and kind of taken over the place, and the fans have enjoyed it. The feedback was great. We're very happy with a successful FanFest 11. So I want to thank each and every one of the fans and vendors who participated in the event and made it the success that it was. And we're already we're on the ground. We're rolling into FanFest 12 in the way of announcements, and got WWE Hall of Famer The Godfather. He's going to be doing 1 hour as Papa Shango in full attire. His first hour there, depending on how business for Papa goes, might go into an hour and a half or so, and then the rest of the day he will be there as The Godfather in full attire after a short break. And so fans are really excited about that. Godfather has not been at FanFest since 2013, so it's been a long time. It's overdue. He'll be there with Kojo's Toy World. Kojo's Toy World will be announcing another, at least one more superstar as well. So I'll be interested to see who that is. We have wrestling legend, WWF legend Tatanka, the Native American superstar.
Can't wait to see him.
Yeah, another great talent, and just so good with the fans. So fans are definitely receptive to his announcement. Feedback has been tremendous. Fans are looking forward to seeing Tatanka again. Hasn't been to FanFest since 2019. We have a lot of new fans since then, so I think it's going to be good for the platform. And Demolition, such a successful appearance at FanFest 11. They're coming back with a different vendor this time. Axe and Smash will be in the house. There he is. Oh, yes. Crush.
That's Crush.
The late Crush. Absolutely. That's a great figure.
Yes, sir.
So Demolition will be there once again for any of the fans who missed, that opportunity to meet them, number one. And number two, they've got all kinds of new merchandise coming out, the pop figures. And so by the time FanFest 12 rolls around, we could get a lot of the same fans getting some new items signed. So, and then, of course, one of the regulars, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He's there just about every year with us. He's kind of part of the family now for FanFest. So Hacksaw always does so well. Had to leave this year a couple hours early. He was kind of under the weather. So he's seems to be doing a lot better. He's making appearances again already. So looking forward to having Hacksaw back, and definitely a highlight each and every year. So announcements are just coming in hot and heavy. Ink Tank Promotions will be there, formerly Ink Tank Autographics. Diana Hart Smith. I mean, there's a rare appearance you just don't see often. She was with us in 2014. This will be her first appearance back in the New England scene. So Diana Hart Smith, looking forward to meeting her fans in the area. And she's another one that's just tremendous with the fans. Obviously a huge lineage with the Hart family. She's the sister of the Hitman. She's
that's my
course,
guy right there.
The wife of Davy Boy Smith. And, she's been a part of so much. Wembley Stadium, SummerSlam 92, and, a lot of history there. Ink Tank also bringing in, for the first time ever in the New England area for a meet and greet appearance, Heidenreich. John Heidenreich.
I saw that.
That is a rare appearance.
That's going to be crazy.
Yes. And he's going to be on Chris Van Vliet in just a couple days. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
He'll be telling his story. He's kind of had certainly some trials and tribulations. So it'll be interesting to hear his story and what he's been dealing with and what he's going to be doing moving forward. But it's going to be great to have him in the New England scene. Vendor tables are sold out, 100% sold out real quick once again this year. We're thrilled to have so many different vendors on board, lots of our regulars who you come to expect to see each and every year. Lots of new appearances as well. Puppet Master promotions and just so figurehead promotions. I mean, there's a lot of companies coming in for the first time from the tri-state area who will be bringing in talent and just a new opportunity for fans to meet superstars and mingle with vendors who have never been in this area. So very excited about that. But yeah, just looking forward to it. And of course, you guys you'll be back in this and even in full force now. You're going to be doubling up, 2 podcasts, 1 booth, 4 men. You guys are going to be taking over FanFest next year.
I'm excited. I ain't go front, especially since we got our guys from Barry the Book, and we kind of came together, and when we come together, it's a good time.
One of the things that I got to say about this event too, that had me signed on that we're going to end up being regulars every year, is because I saw the love before the doors open amongst the returning vendors. Everybody has a lot of respect for everybody at this event, and everybody remembers who everybody is. That was one of the things that said, we got to stick with this, number one. Number two, when we started bringing wrestlers over and doing live interviews, it turned into this thing where other wrestlers were like, okay, these guys, I don't know who they are, but we got to come over. We did a couple of interviews, and then all of a sudden, Wolverine, he's looking over at us, and he comes over, and and then it was just so great to have these legends. And then I'm walking out, and it's the Killer Bees, and they're able to talk about the Cauliflower Club, and we were just so blown away at the love and the people respecting the fact of the craft that we do. And then the other thing, someone that we had talked about this event spoke very highly of you, Joe, and it said that one of the things about your event that's so great is that your event is 2 weeks out from WrestleMania being completed, and they've still got that WrestleMania hangover. But the thing is with it, it's not just the WrestleMania hangover. It's the fact that you've got these Hall of Famers that are being put in that makes you start thinking about all of the past Hall of Famers. So now you watch WrestleMania and you start thinking about the past Hall of Famers, and then this event is right there in your face. So now everybody's like, hey, I got to get down to New England. And for me, it seems like this is starting to become, Joe, a landing spot for WWE Hall of Famers after this WrestleMania. It seems like this is becoming a nice, comfortable place every year for these guys, these women to all get together and kind of break bread. I heard some stories. I saw a group of guys on Friday night. I didn't want to bug them. I let them have their time. They were having their dinner in the hotel, but it was nice to hear them talk and trade all these stories and just break bread. Is that something you feel that's definitely a positive for this event coming off of that 2 weeks?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, there's definitely a vibe going on. There's nothing like it in the New England area. New England FanFest certainly stands out. And there's nothing like WrestleMania, right? It's the biggest show of the year for all of pro wrestling. So, and like you said, being back to back like that, you're getting that natural high that everybody's feeling from WrestleMania, and they bring it right into their home state, or even if they travel here to New England, and continue those positive moments and those positive memories. And like you said, somebody that's inducted into the Hall of Fame 2 weeks later could be a part of FanFest. Demolition signed, all their stuff with the inscription 2026 Hall of Fame, and it was the first time that they had signed that since being inducted in the Hall of Fame at New England FanFest. So that was a big deal.
Damn.
I definitely got my Axe and Smash action figures. They're gonna have to get that signed.
And if you're a fan of women's wrestling, lots of women's wrestlers, legends, coming through. Of course, the first lady of WCW, Missy Hyatt. She's going to be making
Definitely
a rare New England appearance, so she's going to be in the house. You have the Glamour Girls, Judy Martin, Leilani Kai. You talk about some women, some ladies wrestlers that deserve Hall of Fame. Let's get them in the Hall of Fame for sure. But they will be there. I just saw that Leilani Kai is going to be honored at the CAC dinners and banquets, so that's going to be great. But yeah, it's going to be great to have those ladies in New England because they're just never in New England. So it's such a rare appearance. Also, Princess Victoria from the 80s as well. She will be a part of the FanFest. So lots of special appearances already announced.
I'd like to start seeing some of those Glow wrestlers. Glow is one of the most underrated wrestling promotions that was out there. I mean, it spawned a Netflix TV show. That Glow Wrestling was your precursor to the Divas. That was people seem to forget that. And I would definitely love to see some of those people start showing up and getting some of those people. And then we might have to start reaching out if we're going to start getting into this, sponsoring wrestlers to be there with us. That might be an avenue to reach out to some people there too. So
that's a fact.
Yeah, definitely.
You're right. You're right about that. I mean, even if we get, I know Anthony said he would come sit with us too. So, I mean, that'll be cool too.
And actually, Anthony, I just actually spoke with Anthony Green, and he says it's pretty far out. We talked about Mr. Anthony Green to come hang out with us. But now, as you guys know, congrats to Anthony Green. He just took home the belt. And he's making big noise. He's going out to Portland. He's going to be taking on Nick Nemeth out in Portland. So, the sky is the limit. If this guy gets a call back, who knows? So we're going to stay in touch with Mr. Green and see what we can do and keep our fingers crossed, because as much as we would want Anthony to be sitting with us, we definitely love to just see him succeed and be back
for sure. 100%.
Any of those brands, to be honest. I'd be real happy. So hard work can pay off.
Anthony Green, big part of New England for sure. That's where it all started for him. Started off as a referee and actually started off as a fan at New England Fan Fest, back in the day. Legendary referee is coming out as well. Earl Hebner coming out to New England Fan
Earl,
Fest.
I can't wait to see him either.
That'll
That's
be
another
his
guy
first
that I can't wait to see.
there. And of course, the legendary tag team, the Godwins, will be there as well. Phineas I and Henry O.
Henry O, yep.
Damn. This is gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
And you still have more to announce. That's what the crazy part is.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, we have, Premier Signatures on board. Once again, we have ESS Promotions. Both of those talents agencies will be announcing talents. We have Figurehead Promotions. We have Puppet Master Promotions. We have EM Collectibles. We have so many, outlets that are going to be announcing talent still to come. So lots of surprises.
Yep. And the Squared Circle Syndicate is going to bring the noise, baby.
Yes.
That's going to be fun with all four of us.
Without a doubt. And the Kolofs, we missed them this year. The Kolofs will finally be there next year. Vladimir, Neil, and of course the legendary Nikita. They will be in the house. Their vendor kind of flaked out on them this year. So we have a new vendor, EM Collectibles, that took them on. And they've, EM is a big part of FanFest, and they do a great job. So we know for sure that the Koloff family will finally be in New England.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nikita is actually my guy, to be honest. I was trying to, when I was doing my old podcast, I reached out to Nikita, and he's a pastor.
Yes.
So, yeah, something happened. I can't remember what it was that we didn't end up doing it, but I'm gonna remind him of who I was, at that time. So yeah, it's cool.
It's funny, you watch a Russian Nightmare promo, then you have a conversation with Nikita in real life, and he's such a nice guy,
Yes, right. Exactly. I love Nikita and when he was in NWA.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He was scary though. I mean, you didn't know, like, he definitely was a scary character. It's like, whoa. Absolutely. He definitely was out there, but a lot of fun. So May 1st.
May the 1st. That is a Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That'll be at the Ramada Inn Hotel in Seekonk, Massachusetts. Tickets are on sale now, so if you're somebody who just likes to snatch them up, be ready to rock and roll, and get them in advance, it's allaccessentertainment.com. That's access with 2 X's. You can go on there and see the full roster of vendor companies and talent that have already been announced. You can see all the vendor companies on there that haven't announced talent yet, and of course, purchase your tickets. Collectors posters are on sale right now as well, and we also the All Access Entertainment podcast will be bringing in Salvatore Sincere, Tom Brandy, former WWF WCW superstar, making his first New England Fan Fest appearance, and you can pre-order his autographs, photo ops, and combo already. So he's up on the site for pre-order.
Nice. I love the fact that you have all that stuff like that. Kevin, I this is one of the things, Kevin, that we want the year to go by as quick as we can. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we can be there and get our stuff done. That'd be great. But like I said, I'm kind of marking out because in the bottom right hand corner, the Godfather and Papa Shango, and
and he's cool.
One of my favorites, bro. That's
he's
one of my
super
favorites.
cool too. He's super down to earth, cool dude. I went into his Instagram live before, and he talked to everybody. He's not one of them. He just like to smoke. That's it. He'll tell you that. He like to smoke, bro. That's what he'll tell you. Like straight up. Like, bro, I smoke weed, bro. He'll tell you that straight up. So he a good dude though. He's super cool. I can't wait to see him for real.
Pretty excited. Pretty excited for this event. And I feel like it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, Joe. I just think that's what we're looking at.
Yeah.
So we don't know who the headline is yet.
No, not yet. No, it's always, it's tough to gauge. I mean, yeah, you really don't know until that full lineup is out there. And it's funny. I mean, headliner, when you say headliner, you think, okay, that must be an A-list star. You know what I mean? Or that must be. But honestly, a headliner can be anybody. It just depends on the popularity of that superstar. So, for instance, this past show, you look at it, okay, maybe DDP on paper would be the headliner, right? And he did have a nonstop line. But also you had Demolition, who are absolutely killing it.
Yes.
And I mean, they just did such a successful signing for Ink Tank. The fans were just lined up nonstop. So technically Demolition could be considered a headliner, you know what I mean? So you just really, it's tough to pinpoint.
Yeah, and the way
Right.
you keep announcing, we saw Tatanka, and then it's like, oh, that's going, and then you see, it's like, damn, it's a this next year's tough. Next year's real tough.
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing. We try to top each year, so we want to try to get more superstars. We want to try to get rare superstars. People you don't see as often, and I think it's already being accomplished. People like Missy Hyatt and Heidenreich and all these people who are just never in the New England area, coming out. So it's going to be special for sure.
Yeah,
Missy Hyatt. I can't believe Missy Hyatt. Like Missy Hyatt? Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, I know she's older now, but still. Definitely gonna. I feel like I'm gonna be spending some money too, because I'm gonna be trying to get some. But see, that's the trade off. That's how I got Mick. See, Mick, he signed my figure. I said, "Do me a favor and give me a drop." He said, "Okay," and he did the drop quick.
Wow.
And then I might be able to get Killer Cross on there. You know what I'm saying? One year, possibly. We cool.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah. Like Karrion Cross is cool. His name's Kevin as well. He cool people. I bought his book, and him and his wife signed it. Definitely worth it.
Yeah,
and he seen me 2 days in a row, so he kind of like, oh, yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
So one of the things I wanted to mention about this event too, you talked about the tickets being on sale. Me and Chondell, Dell was able to see this though. One of the things we notice about the $10 ticket price, people, if you're watching this show, is that if you bring your kids and your kids are free, that $10 price, I seen a lot of kids with this, walking around, hands full with merch,
full of stuff.
And I think that Joe, I think that's probably one of the best decisions you make about this event. You said you could really, to be honest, Joe could really charge in the upwards of probably $60 to $70 for a ticket for this event. Easy. You're coming off of WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? You've got all these things that play into this, but instead you're keeping that price at 10, and people are spending that other $50 or $60 in merch or in autograph. And I love that. I love that, Joe. I love it.
And
I love it.
Yeah, that's the intention, is to keep the vendors happy, by putting more money into the vendors, keeping the families happy because they don't have to spend $100 just to get in the door, for the whole family. So, if you're two adults with 3 kids, 10 and under, it's $20 to get in the door for all 5 of you.
Right.
And you can't go wrong with that. And like you said, they end up spending that money anyway on all the different merchandise. And, now they're walking away with memories that they're going to have forever. Whereas, maybe if you're spending $60 to get in, like a Comic-Con or something like that, and you don't have very much money to spend on anything, you're not going to have that, that piece to take home with you. You're just going to be able to basically look around, and that happens a lot. So this is a great opportunity.
Yeah, that's no fun.
No, it's a great opportunity to just, make memories and be able to get families involved. And that's what it's all about, because even in the area, there's just so many events that are just so pricey, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to counter that and give that opportunity to families to come in. And we have cosplayers walking around, wrestling related, superhero related, and they're all there, specifically to take free photos with the kids, with the families. So if you see a cosplayer and you're walking around, don't hesitate. I mean, that is why they're there. They are there to meet the families. So get those pictures and those memories, create those memories. And, there's such a slew of merchandise. And I can honestly say, I mean, obviously, yeah, there are conventions that are, much larger than New England Fan Fest once you get into the WrestleCades and the WrestleCons and, the big events and stuff like that. But in the way of merchandise, I think we might have, that kind of cornered. I mean, there's so much merchandise to choose from and such a variety. We have art, we have artists, we have comic books, we have sports cards and sports memorabilia. We have all the wrestling figures and the pop figures, promo photos and posters and programs. And I mean, you name it, you can go in there for $10 if you're somebody that's not even looking to meet wrestlers, but you're just a merchandise collector, and you can have a ball in there all day between all the different rooms. You know what I mean? And, instead of spending $300 on eBay for something, if you bring $100 to FanFest, you're going to walk out with all kinds of different things. So, I mean, that is the place to go for collectors as well.
Yep, because we gonna have some stuff on deck too.
Most surprises up your sleeve.
Yeah, we can't wait.
Yeah, we got some.
We're pretty excited. We're pretty excited for this event, man.
Yeah,
So.
and I'm gonna have my belt with me too. I'm gonna bring my World Heavyweight Championship.
Nice. It's gonna be a pleasure to have you guys. And now I know where you guys are from now, but your partners there in the other podcast, where are they coming from?
Philadelphia.
Both of them?
Yep.
Okay, nice. All right.
Yep, Philadelphia.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I'm just excited to since I missed it last time, I was so mad. But I'm just excited about just being able to. I'm one of them people, like, I'm gonna walk up to the to the people and I'm gonna say hello. I'm gonna ask them how they doing. I might even do some little interviews, like how y'all enjoying the day, just to get to some content.
Sure.
And that's what I do whenever we go, like Horror Hound and stuff like that. Like, go right up to them and just introduce yourself. And most wrestlers are super cool. Like, they're not, we have met some people that are not wrestlers that are just, super bougie.
Yeah.
Some actors and actresses, but yeah, for the most part, I think that Dale had who was that Dale said he was cool with? He took a picture with him.
One of the headbangers, wasn't it?
No, it was dang, what was his name? I think it was in TNA.
Frankie Kazarian.
Frankie Kazarian.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said Frankie was super cool.
Yeah. A lot of good feedback on Frankie. He was really, really good with the fans. Absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt.
We'll have collector's posters right at the door, as we do every year. $10. You get a 11 by 17. They're numbered 1 to 50, and it's got everybody on the lineup pictured and all the vendor companies mentioned. And somebody who maybe doesn't have anything to get signed, they can use that, and you can try to get some autographs on there for sure.
That would be smart, actually.
Yeah,
that'd be a smart thing to do. Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk some wrestling. Some wrestling topics tonight. Not too many, like, just the normal, WWE stuff. So let's go ahead and start with AEW. So MJF's hyperextended he hyperextended his knee, and he does cold plunges, which I heard that works.
Really?
To help him get back, yeah. I heard anything. So I heard that the best thing for you to do if you hurt anything, whether it's muscle related or whatever, hot tub, cold plunge, hot tub, cold plunge. Like, go from one to the other, but you want to stay in the cold plunge longer. Said it heals, like, so we'll see if that's going to help, MJF. I mean, but he said that's what he does. He does cold plunges.
Wow.
So that's, waking up in the morning and just no hot tub. You're just getting right in the cold plunge.
I can't do that.
60 seconds?
Yeah.
Or some people do it for 2 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about, like, the temperature is like 2 degrees sometimes. I mean, they have these, They have these, the guys that got all the money that they can get it and set it to whatever they want to set it at. And yeah, you got to be a beast to get them cold.
Yeah, I see that he was doing it on his Instagram when he does it, and I'm like, yeah, that's not for me, bro.
That probably, you remember when you hurt your knee, that probably would have like helped you come back faster.
Oh, I'm sure it would. I'm sure it would help. But no, I'm all set.
Because you got to get in there.
No.
They say you got to get in there at least to your neck.
You got to get
So
to
you
your
gotta
neck.
cover everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're walking
And I
into
see
that
when
90-degree humidity though, so we might need that cold plunge. You know.
I'll get right in there. If it's hot like it was today, show me where the cold tub at. I'm getting right in there. You don't have to say nothing to me. Just point to where it's at.
Right.
I'm getting right in there. It's so hot and humid. Get right in the cold plunge. So crazy.
Is that a book you got in the background there? Black World Champions?
Yeah, it was a book by Mr. Shabazz that he made. He actually is the author of the book.
wow.
Sinister got his too. He signed it for us and everything. I was just thinking, like, we got to have Mr. Shabazz back on here.
I was thinking
Actually.
we should have had Mr. Shabazz show up at New England Fan Fest with his book.
That too.
Yeah, I didn't even
I'm a
think
book
of
guy,
that.
so I'll have to pick up a copy of that.
Yeah, the book's awesome. It has he's done what, every black champion that has
it's
been
the third edition.
It's the third edition.
we
Yeah, his
have.
brother did the
third
first two.
edition. Yep.
Oh wow! So he covers all the black champions over the years.
That there ever been. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, if you reach out to him and let him know that you saw it on the show, and that would be awesome. Yeah, David Shabazz.
Or I'll hit him up. You know, I'll talk to Mr. Shabazz every now and then, so I'll hit him up and let him know. But yeah, it's available on Amazon.
Amazon,
for sure. Yeah, Amazon, and then he has his own website, davidshabazz.com. So, yep, it's on either one, but he says it's on Amazon as well. So
Nice.
yeah. TNA, Steve Macklin and Myla Grace released. What's that about?
It's the same situation I think we're seeing with WWE. The older wrestlers, you got all this young talent coming up through these ranks now. TNA is still really a subsidy of WWE. So the people who aren't really working out in NXT and not working out in WWE, they're kind of sending some of these people to TNA for a little while. And, these older wrestlers is just, it's just not a place for them. We're seeing this. We're seeing this growth of talent start to really take an effect on these long-term wrestlers. I think we're seeing this. I think we're seeing a change in the industry. So,
Word.
but there'll be a landing spot. They're saying
some
he's
point.
gonna hit. They're saying he's gonna hit the indies, and there's a lot of indie promotions that make a lot of money, especially here in the Northeast, where they would bring in a guy like a Steve Macklin to be kind of like an indie headliner, and he could make himself some good money. So. That's the only thing about this situation is the indies are benefiting from it, because as quick as they're getting budding new talent, as we saw Livia here in Boston, Livia was signed. As quick as these people are getting pulled up, you can have these legends hit the indie circuit. So I think it's kind of a win-win for the indies. Indies, I saw Brockton's last indie match, and they were sold out again. So if you're a good indie promoter, you can make some good cash selling out, and we're seeing it. We're seeing it here in the Northeast. I don't know how it's out there in Ohio. The indies, are they doing pretty good out there, Kevin?
They do, yeah. Yep, they do.
So,
I got some breaking news here. It's not WWE related, but $60 million and 7 federal agencies required to stage the UFC fight at the White House this weekend. If they don't get that, it's canceled.
well, here's the thing they completely forgot about. This weekend is all the first round of FIFA games. I know that my company that I work for, we originally weren't going to have our buses involved with FIFA, and now I'm hearing we're sending 8 buses now to Boston Stadium, because you can't call it Gillette. FIFA needs you to, but I guess we're staging buses there this weekend for FIFA, because the first batch of games are starting. The FIFA games are all over the country. There's Boston, Philly, Houston, So, yeah, it's gonna be tough.
Well, it's on Sunday, so if it goes through, it'll be on Sunday. So it won't be Saturday. It'll be on Sunday. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. My girl, WWE news. My girl Zarya, she becomes the NXT Women's Champion. I'm excited about that.
Oh, okay. Very nice.
Happy about Zarya. You know, she's a little crazy. Reminds me of Luna Vachon a little bit, just the way she acts.
Yeah.
Yes, she does.
Yeah, just a little bit. But I had a thing for Luna too, because she, you know, I said, girl, I like that the way you shaved the side of your head, girl.
You know, I had that same thing for her, but then I watched Dark Side of the Ring episode about her, Luna Vachon, and Gangrel. To see Gangrel talk about their relationship, it almost broke me up. That
really,
he was really hurt by what she had going on. She had clinical mental health issues, and it got to a point where she couldn't separate wrestling from reality. And
so she would play that person all the time.
She was, yeah. If you've never seen that episode, check it out. Gangrel really gets, he breaks up a little bit. Because remember, they got married. She was with somebody, and then they ended up, so he talks a lot about their relationship, and how it was, she used to beat him up, and it was it was a crazy episode. I love that show.
Yikes.
That show deserves an Emmy. Hand down.
Well,
I remember
we had
them showing footage of the wedding, the actual wedding.
Yes,
it was home video footage from the wedding ceremony, and it was shown on Mania, WWF Mania, in 1994. And at that time, when you saw that footage, you saw Gangrel. Obviously, he wasn't in WWF yet, but you see him, and you're like, "Oh man, that's Vampire Warrior," who was running all over the Indies. And I remember him from the magazine specifically. That's how I knew about him. So when you saw him in that clip, you're like, "Oh my gosh!" So it was kind of weird that they showed something that, behind the scenes back then, when they would never break character or anything like that.
Yeah. I love that show. So if you're out here watching this, people, if you've never watched Dark Side of the Ring, I'll tell you right now, it's worth the watch. Worth the watch. There's a ton of information, a ton of stuff out there about the stuff that we wonder about. So.
Yeah, we had Mr. Wonderful's son on the show, and then he's doing he just did Dark Side of the Ring. It's supposed to air sometime. I think it's this week, if I'm not mistaken. I can check that.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I binge watched the whole season. I let the whole season go, and then I binge watched the season.
Is it on demand? You can watch it on demand?
I watch it on Xfinity. I get it through my Xfinity, but if you look it up, it was on Vice. It's on Vice. So you should be able to get it, but it's well worth the watch. There's some really sad stories on there. The Abdullah the Butcher episode.
I seen that one.
That one was a tough one.
August 11th. So August 18th is when it's going to air.
The New Jack episode was a tough one. And I wasn't surprised at the fact that they showed the incident up here in Wonderland, up in the North Shore.
Mass transit.
Oh man!
I also saw the Bruiser Brody one, which was crazy, about him being stabbed in Texas or in Mexico.
Mexico, yeah. Or was it Puerto Rico or was it Mexico?
It was Puerto Rico.
I think it was Puerto Rico, but they take their wrestling serious down there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Somebody stabbed him in the locker room. Oh, gee whiz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Definitely is. Jada Parker, she attacked Natty at the dungeon. I mean, you like the way they're using Natty now?
They've got her all over the place. I mean, she was making big noise in GCW, so I don't know why she came back to WWE. There's obviously something there that she likes what they're doing with her. I think she likes training the younger talent here, so I think that's why she came back. It's a good storyline. I like it.
Yeah.
I like what they're doing.
Yeah, for sure. Same here. And Natty is helping everybody. That's what she's doing. She's helping all these women. So
Yeah.
um,
It's something different for her, and it works. It fits. As long as they just stick with it, because she'll be there, and then you don't see her for a couple months, and then she'll be there again, and they just need to be consistent. And I think the character would really go over if they just kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, because she's coming off the whole Maxine Dupree storyline, because that was the last time we saw Natty, was that whole storyline. Then that kind of faded off. So yeah, you're right, Joe. Good point there.
Tatum Paxley moving up after loss to Zarya. I think she's gonna be on Raw or SmackDown.
I want to say SmackDown, but I mean they're bringing a lot of people up. I'm surprised to see Chelsea Green back up and wrestling after having heart procedure done. So big ups to Chelsea. Big ups
for sure. When I seen her,
we got some people in the chat. Francesca and Arnie Briggs. What's up, Arnie? Thank you guys for tuning in.
This news right here, I'm excited about. Zilla Fatu was seen at the WWE Performance Center.
All right.
And what I heard was he's going to make an appearance in SummerSlam as the newest member of the Bloodline.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be Journey Fatu. I don't think they're going to bring him in yet. But Journey's going to eventually be a part of this. Yeah.
How come they let some of them go? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, respectfully, Tonga Loa is just, he's not. That's just, they wouldn't use him the best anyway.
Right.
Now JC, I don't know why they let JC go. That made no sense to me. Unless JC went and told them, hey, I'm just gonna go back to New Japan. Like, y'all just let me go. JC was too talented to just let him go like that, in my opinion. But we had a conversation about this before. I believe TKO don't know what they're doing. I honestly believe that. I mean, I believe that they're messing up the business. And that's why a lot of people have been tuned in more so to AEW and AEW pay-per-views and stuff like that. AEW, I said this a couple weeks ago. I said it's better wrestling, in my opinion. Better matches. The only thing WWE has on them right now is the storyline. And if AEW storylines get better, WWE has a problem on their hands.
Yeah.
And all of their stars are younger. Swerve, MJF, Hangman, all of them are early 30s or outside or late 20s. So
yeah, my thing is what we talked about last week, and I'm going to stick with the same theme that I said. U.S. fan base needs to step up. The U.S. fan base isn't calling the shots no more.
Nope.
We just watched them in France, and once again, the French fans put the U.S. fans to shame.
Yeah.
U.S. fans, U.S. professional wrestling fans, you're taking this shit for granted. And here's the thing. This isn't the 80s and the 90s where WWE had nowhere else to go to make money and get ratings, people. You all need to wake the fuck up. I'm just letting you know. Netflix, being on all these streaming sites makes them a worldwide business.
That's right.
So to be honest, they don't need to really fuck with U.S. viewers. They can pull from all over this country, all over this world.
Yep.
And people, when you saw what they did at Clash in Italy, those fans, and what you just saw happen in France for Raw, U.S. fans, you need to wake up. You need to wake up, because WWE, this isn't WWE, this is TKO. And TKO will cater to international fans just as quick as they did UFC. When the US fighters started to fall off, TKO started getting MMA talent overseas, and in Brazil. Brazil fighters came in, and look, this is exactly what happened. So people, U.S. fans, wake up, wake up! It's coming.
100%.
It's coming.
I agree. That's one thing about TKO I like, but I don't like what they're doing with a lot of the talent. But when they went to Italy, the way them people were, I've never seen even like for the last match when Jacob and Roman came out, they were looking around like, and they
even
were,
Oba.
they were chanting.
Oba was shook on Raw. Oba on Raw was like, what the?
Yeah, it's different. It's different, and they appreciate it because they don't see that all the time. So they really out there, just doing their thing. Yeah. I still don't believe WrestleMania should be in Saudi. That's just me. It's how I feel. I do not like it for several reasons.
Money. Unfortunately, that's all money.
I do not like it for several reasons, but several reasons. I just don't like them going to Saudi.
I'm curious to what the theme of the women are going to be for WrestleMania next year.
Don't matter. They all got to wear bodysuits, and they said they can't stand that.
But the thing is last year, remember when they were there, they were all superhero costumes. They were Power Rangers. They all got together and chose a theme to represent.
Trash.
So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do for WrestleMania. They've got to go overboard for WrestleMania.
Yeah. That was trash though. That Power Rangers shit, that shit was trash. I didn't like it. I didn't like that shit, man. I can't stand when they do like it. Just let them be like. I don't want to go there. We would turn this into the booth.
I mean, Joe, what are your thoughts on that when you see, like we talked about in this show last week, we said when you watch Clash at Italy, even the wrestlers, when you get that type of response from the fans, even the wrestlers were turned up in their performances because you're feeding off this energy.
Right.
It's crazy. So your thoughts on this exposure to now other countries that they didn't really have before?
It's larger than ever. And, they used to go to the other countries sometimes for non-televised, but now those countries are being able to showcase what they're all about. They're able to be seen, and they're on television now and with PLEs and with Raw and SmackDown and stuff like that. So I think it's very important to showcase different parts of the world. And, I think they're doing the right thing by doing that. And sure, they're going to cater to, areas that are giving them more of an ovation or more interest or a sellout or, whatever it may be. And those countries are the ones doing it right now. And I'm going to be honest. I mean, due to time, I don't always have time to watch Raw and SmackDown. I do as often as I can, but I don't watch every week by any means. And if I see, okay, where's Raw tonight? Oh, okay, it's in Italy or it's in France or whatever, I'm tuning in.
Yeah.
And that's just because, the crowd plays, 50% into what the show is going to be and how it's going to feel. And, if they're in, East Rutherford, New Jersey or whatever, you're not going to get that same vibe. You know what I mean? Or, certain cities, of course, you're going to feel it. And you're going to feel it in Philly. You're going to feel it in Chicago. You're going to feel it in Boston. But, there's a lot of cities where it's just not the same. And when you're going to outside of the country, it seems like every show is just
crazy,
out of control. And it really adds to the whole experience. So if I see that they're going there, I'm definitely going to tune in. Saudi's interesting. I mean, I'm not surprised that WrestleMania is going there. Just because of all the money involved, of course, from a business standpoint, of course they're going to go. I mean, I don't think many companies would turn that down, but it's too bad that they kind of looked over all of the other countries that have paid so much money in over the years. I'd rather see a WrestleMania in maybe, in the UK somewhere,
That'd be fire.
That would be huge. I just think there's some more deserving areas, for WrestleMania before we get to a Saudi Arabia or something like that. And like you said, Saudi Arabia is limited
in
too.
Saudi right now, is it? I don't even.
With all the turmoil that's going on all over the world, I mean, home is the best place to be. I think I would not want to be traveling too much.
I agree. I agree with you, Joe. 100%. Chad Gable was also back, which I'm glad to see him. Glad to see Chad.
And look at that crowd, right? AAA crowd. Oh my.
Oh my. Yeah, we talked about that. AAA is off the chain.
Unbelievable.
That AAA crowd is. I would love to be in that crowd.
Yes.
I mean, it'd be crazy. And they have an event that they're doing. It starts in Nevada, and then the second day
AAA
is
Mania.
Yeah, AAA Mania. First day's in Nevada, the second day's in Mexico. I said, "Oh my goodness, this is about to be crazy."
Yep.
10:21. Let's talk about Raw real quick. LA Knight. he botched that mic toss.
So, 3 weeks ago on this show, I don't know which one of us said it. The four of us were on Squared Circle Syndicate.
Yeah.
And someone in this chat with us, somebody said they felt this was this whole botch thing is a work. And after what happened with the mic, I'm starting to feel like this is a work. I think this is a work. I think this whole LA Knight messing up and then rebounding, I think this is a work. And if so, I think it's genius. I think it's genius. Because it blurs that line of where Triple H said on Unreal, we're going to blur the lines of reality for you. You're not going to know what's real and what's not real. And I think I love it. I love it. As much as I said I hated LA Knight, I love the fact that they're going to be writing in botches. I love it. I'm here for that.
Now, what do you not like about LA Knight?
I don't like the whole, he's just a nostalgia gimmick. You know, he's Randy Savage and all these guys wrapped up into one. He's like the Super Skrull of professional wrestling. You know what I'm saying? And it just bugs me. And it just bugs me that he's gone on so long with what is such a simple gimmick. Even Triple H said it himself. Triple H is like, I got to make money off this guy because I don't know how long this nostalgia role is going to last. So Triple H even admitted that. But it's lasting longer than everybody has thought was going to last. The guy's got a Slim Jim commercial promo now. I mean, God bless him. God bless him. But I didn't think it would last this long, to be honest.
He naturally got the fans behind him, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm. He's savage. He's Savage, Rock, and Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Exactly. I do feel like they dropped the ball with him, though. I mean, he got the crowd naturally behind him. He was getting the loudest pop of the night for the longest time. In other countries, in our country, didn't matter where he was. You know, he's got the look. He's in great shape. He's got the catchphrases. And for whatever reason, they just never gave him that next level. He was like right there, but they just never wanted to push the button, I feel, and it's a missed opportunity.
Didn't he get injured? I thought he was injured. And that's what I think that's what happened, right?
I don't know.
I mean
it's been a couple years now, right?
Yeah. He's still riding this wave.
Yeah.
As long as he can. I think if he turns heel, he's going to be even better, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what they'll do. They'll turn him heel in a heartbeat. And then he'll have the fans still be rocking with him. Yeah.
Yeah. He'd be a great heel.
For sure. Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough tried to jump Obafemi. That was funny. He picked up. It's gonna be bad for Dominic when they fight. They might as well just let Dominic just fake an injury or something. And Oba just moves on to the next round because this is not gonna be fun for you, buddy. Not at all. Queen of the Ring advanced. Liv Morgan, she defeated Alexa. I seen that. Becky Lynch and Chelsea Green. That was a great match. These matches have been crazy when they've been overseas. Women's Intercontinental Championship, Sol Ruka and Lyra. That was a great match as well. Sol Ruka and Lyra, that was a great match. And then we got Intercontinental Championship Penta versus Ray.
Does
That
that deserve a DM? Does that
Yeah,
deserve a DM? Okay,
That
okay.
deserves a damn.
I thought so. I thought so.
Yeah.
I just
No,
wanted
that
to
was
clarify.
a crazy match. That match was crazy. I'm not. And then then you get Ray's mask got ripped off of him, and then here comes Chad, and he gets the mask back, and they put the mask back on Ray.
Hmm.
I was like, that's dope. In the King of the Ring, Javon Evans, that match deserves
Surprise
a
of the night.
damn.
I wasn't expecting that victory. I was not
Javon
expecting
Evans
that.
moved on. He defeated Seth Rollins, Ricky Saints, and Talatanga. I just knew Seth was gonna win.
Same here. Same here.
Was definitely wrong on that one. I was like, damn, well, it's not looking like Seth's gonna win tonight.
Javon the King, if he won, he'd probably be the youngest King of the Ring, right?
Javon, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
He'd be the youngest, yeah.
Yep.
22.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22, yeah. Yeah, man. It's nuts.
You guys ever been to a King of the Ring?
Haven't.
When I was younger, Boston Garden, and I think I went when there was Jerry King Lawler. I think was one of the ones I went to.
Ah, okay.
And he did he did a couple of indies around here with that crown too.
Oh, really?
Yep. My buddy Mark Chapetta did a fundraiser for his boys, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, over in Canton. Jerry the King Lawler was there, and at that time there was a wrestler by the name of Kevin Steen who wrestled on that card, who we all know is KO, Kevin Owens.
Yeah,
at that
KO.
time on that card. So
nice.
I got to go to the 1997 King of the Ring, the one that Triple H won, and that was just a great night. That was, to this day, my favorite match in person. It was LOD and Psycho Sid against Owen Hart, Davey Boy, and Jim Neidhart. Man, just seeing that in person, I was a fan of all six of them. That was special.
Oof.
Yep. Got my Triple H. I got a China too. That's super dope. Love Triple H.
Yep.
Definitely one of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
Speaking of China, there is some talk about a China movie being made. So curious to see if that's going to happen.
I was hurt when she passed away. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a tragic story. The whole thing's just a tragic story. They did the Dark Side of the Ring on her, and that was another tough episode to watch. So
addiction is it's a real thing.
Well,
it really is.
Self-hate's another
that too
plays into it too.
Yeah.
If you're never comfortable in your skin, that's got to be hard. That's got to be one of the hardest things out there. So, that struggle for acceptance is crazy.
Yep, 100%. Great show tonight, y'all. Went right through that. That seemed like that hour went past really fast.
You're talking about Rey Mysterio. Did you see that his daughter, I guess, is starting up?
Oh, she's training?
Yeah,
she is.
Didn't know that. Okay.
I think that just came out today.
I know she got married like last year or something like that. Yep, she got married. Did you see when Oba said, "I know that Rey Mysterio is your father, but coming next week, you gonna meet your daddy."
Oh man.
I said, I'd have went in the back and told Triple H, like, I'm not doing that match next week. I'm cool. Nah, I'm cool. Just let him. I'll fake it. Just say I got hurt or something in the back. Because Oba looked like, he takes stuff serious. And, I'm not dealing. I don't like, I'm cool. I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah, they're doing a great job with him, and the fans are so behind him. I hope they don't screw it up. They just got to keep it going and don't step on the brakes.
Him and Brock one more time. That's gonna be SummerSlam, and you know that'll be the last of that, and then he's gonna focus on Roman, going into Survivor Series and stuff like that. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Real quick, Joe, tell them how to get in contact with you if they want to look at your social media.
Yeah, so allaccessentertainment.com. That's access with 2 X's. You can check out all the FanFest info on there. Catch us on Facebook, New England FanFest. We're also All Access Entertainment on Facebook. And that's pretty much it. DM us with any questions you got.
That's right. Well, for my man Sinista1, I am Lito. This has been Turnbuckles and Spilt podcast. We are out. We will see y'all next week. Peace.
In me in vantage points, so I can't abandon joints. Gotta grab the coins, pay me wickedly. Superman of Thor, who am I? Haters mimic me, and they fans cheer him on with their capabilities. Wow, double entendre, crazy lyrically. Had to read a page in Timothy to take it seriously. Cause I ain't scared, I ain't got no fear, baby, get with me. Open doors for the people, you can say it's chivalry. I drop bombs, it'll be a day in infamy. Mainly cause all my ops feeling painful instantly. Stay for sympathy, not me. Creating imagery that everybody you like I made a simile.